Hey everyone, Coach Pat. I'm here to give you guys a quick rundown of the Nutrition Challenge so that if you're on the fence and just kind of wondering what it's all about, you'll get a good overview, or if you've already signed up and you're ready to go, you can kind of start to prepare a little bit for what's to come. So I'll share this website with you guys. It's our Nutrition Challenge website, and there's a rules tab up here, and it goes through a bunch of things. I'm going to just kind of run past a couple of them because that's not what this video is about. I want to just go through the rules so you guys can understand how the challenge is set up. So you'll go to the rules page and there's some questions. The first one, what is your goal? Is it weight loss, wellness, or performance? This nutrition challenge is meant to tailor to what your goals are. Because those three goals are very different, and how you approach your nutrition is going to be a lot different depending on what goal you choose. So that's the first question you ask yourself. The second one is paleo or clean. There's some particular reasons why you're going to want to choose paleo as your options, and then you can go through those there, versus clean. And we just have those two options because we want to be flexible with where you guys are at and give you as many options that are going to work for you. So that's one section. The third question is, what is your body composition and food intake? We have a whole video based on that Travis shot for our last challenge. That's on our resources tab. And he runs through the entire list on how to get that set up. And this is one of the more powerful parts of the challenge, is being able to know exactly how much food you're supposed to put in your body and what types based on your current body composition and your goals. So this is a really important part of this challenge that you should really check that video out. MyFitnessPal is another part of the challenge that you're going to be utilizing that tool to log your food. So that's another part. We have a whole video on how to use that. And then finally to the rules. So I want to go through the rules on how this challenge works. So each day we're going to score you on the habits we feel like are going to help you achieve your goals in health and fitness. You will record your score on this Google form right here. And I'll kind of keep referring back to this. So the first question is your nutrition. You start each day with 5 points. For every non-compliant item you consume, you lose 1 point. So in this case, if I had a cookie, I would score 4 points. So back to the form, I'm going to put in my name. We'll use Matt as an example, and I'll just click 4. Okay? Intake levels. So this goes back to the MyFitnessPal and macronutrients that you determine. And the question is, did I eat the right amount of carbs, proteins, and fat, and total calories? You want to come as close as possible to the macro and calorie number that was set for you based on the checklist items up here. And if you score yes, you score 3 points. If you say no, you get 0. It's all or nothing. We allow a 10% window on the total calories, and for the macros, you're allowed 5% more or less. So that would be right here. Did you meet your macros and total calories? Yes or no? I'll mark yes there. Water. Drink 1/3 of your body weight in ounces each day of water and receive 1 point. Hydration is super important for performance, so we included that. Yes, drink water. Next up is exercise. There's 2 points available there. If you exercise, that's worth 1 point. If you work out at CrossFit Mendota, that's worth an additional 1 point. So that would give you 2 points in that category. So that's these two questions here. Did I work out for 10 minutes? Yes. Did I work out at CrossFit Mendota? Yes. So we just want to, give you an opportunity to work out potentially outside of the gym if you're not at CrossFit Mendota. We also want to give credit for people who are being consistent and getting into the gym. We just find that when you're at CrossFit Mendota, you're getting coached, you're with the community, getting pushed to your potential. It's just worth more of a workout than it is on your own. So we don't want to discredit people working on their own, but we also want to give more credit for people who make it in. Sleep, 1 point. Get 7 hours of sleep or more and receive 1 point. Sleep is obviously huge when it comes to all those things, wellness, weight loss, and performance. You got to get sleep. So that's one of the habits we want you to get. You mark yes if you got that. Naps count too. This is a total 24-hour period. So if in the middle of the day, earlier in the day, you only got, or that night you only got 4 hours of sleep. Later in the day, you take a couple cat naps, make it to 7, then you're good to go. The lifestyle element. Each week there's going to be a lifestyle element, and when you complete it each day, you will receive 2 points. So back to this form, lifestyle element, yes or no. So that's something we'll post on the Nutrition Challenge website and the Facebook page. And this is something that's going to change every week. So it could be post your MyFitnessPal macronutrient profile each day. It could be don't eat any meals in front of a screen. That'd be a computer, phone, or television. It could be express gratitude, or each day this week, write in the comments what's one thing or one positive change you've seen happen during this challenge. Different things that indirectly help your results. Those kind of not often thought about things in our life that really help our results. That's what the lifestyle element is. And typically what that's going to mean is in the Nutrition Challenge Facebook group page, which this is this January's group page, you're going to write something, so like if it's one positive change. So one positive change I've noticed is that I'm eating protein with every meal and snack. Hit enter. That would be your lifestyle element, something you've noticed. You share that. Could be just that you did it. Anyway, so then you write yes or no. And then the last thing is the reflection. Write a note and stay active in the community and receive 1 point. So going back to the Facebook group page, what I was doing is considered a reflection. It could be anything. So, I met all my macros for the first time. Feeling good. Could really be anything that you guys want to put. It's just something to keep you guys involved, to help us help you. So you could ask a question. What are people doing when eating out? I like to go to Applebee's or Arby's. You get the idea. Just whatever you guys want to put, that you get a point every day if you put it in a reflection. So yes or no, and then you just hit submit. Couple other caveats to the rules. No matter what goal or diet you choose, you get 1 cheat meal per week. So that means you just eat anything you want. It doesn't affect your nutrition at all, your nutrition points, which is pretty cool. It's just 1 meal and 3 alcoholic beverages per week. Again, normally those would deduct your points. You get 3 of those that don't count against anything on your points. Let's see. The only kicker is the cheat meal and alcohol must be tracked the same way. So if you go over on your intake levels here, in terms of the macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fat, if you go over with your cheat meal or alcohol, you don't get those points. So it's a cheat meal, but it's kind of not. It can affect other things. Let's see. Also, an important note, it's not part of the official rules, but those reflections are important. I think offering encouragement and support, it's a big part of the Nutrition Challenge. This is where we can all check in on each other, and the coaches can check in on you and see how things are going. Um, it's the heart and soul of the game. It really keeps people involved, and it's actually a lot of fun. Um, so as far as entering your score, the first score of the Nutrition Challenge will be entered on day 2, which will be Tuesday, September 19th. You'll be entering your score on day 2 for your performance on Monday. Monday, September 18th is the first day of the challenge. Okay, so you're always entering your score for the day before. You have 24 hours the next day to enter your score for the day before. If you miss, you just lose the points. You get 0 for that day. Finally, when the challenge is over, on the finals, which is November 11th, you'll be ranked against everyone in the challenge based on 3 categories: total points scored, percent of improvement on body composition, and percent of improvement on your baseline. So those 3 things will rank you, and then we'll determine a winner. Again, this year, for this challenge, we have a new category. So we're going to give someone a prize for most improved on their body composition. So we'll just have one separate prize. Like, they might have been dead last. They might have not done any points on the accountability or the form. Maybe they forgot a bunch of times, but they followed all the rules outside of that. We will still give a prize based on that body composition. So that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask the coaches or me in the Facebook group or whatever, and we'll see you at kickoff.